in the Old Testament, you have, for example, in Exodus 3, God says, "This is my name." He says, "My name is Yahweh." That's the Hebrew for the verb to be I am. So when he's asked his name, he says, "My name is Yahweh." And then in Exodus 3, he says, "That is the name by which I want to be known. That is my memorial name." Well, most Christians don't know that's God's name, because in every translation of the Bible, wherever that name appears, Yahweh, there's an uppercase Lord in English. But there's another Hebrew word for Lord, and it's not Yahweh. Yahweh, I just wrote a little devotional, and the title of the devotional is "God is Not My Name." God identifies the being, but God is not his name. And there are many gods. So we thought, if God said, "This is my name," and most Christians do not at all refer to God by his name, they're failing to understand the intimacy with which God wants to be known by his people. I want you to know my name. And I am, of course, means, again, what we talked about a moment ago, that he's the source of absolutely everything. He is life itself. He gives life. And in that sense, he is life. He is not becoming. He is eternal being. So when you read, for example, in the Psalms, and you keep coming across Yahweh, Yahweh, it's jarring. I mean, it's jarring because it hasn't been available. And people are stunned by the fact that they're actually not talking about God in a generic sense, which is a word that could be applied to false gods, but they're talking to God and listening to God in his own name. It's a really powerful experience.